Am I the a-hole for not offering support to my dad's wife and laughing at her when she asked for it? My dad's wife found out 6 weeks ago that he's been cheating on her for years. They have 3 kids together and she had no idea he was cheating. His wife, who I'll call in for this post, was my dad's affair partner when he was married to my mom. I was like 8 when we found out, and how that happened was dad brought and over to pick up his stuff because he wanted to move in with her. Neither of them gave a dookie that I was there. A few weeks later my mom died, car accident, and I moved in with my dad and N, but I didn't look at either of them in a positive light. I still don't, and I'm 17 now. And I butted heads a lot over the years. She would talk about deserving more respect, and I told her she was just the lady my dad cheated on mom with and she'd never be more than that in my eyes. I told her I didn't respect her as a person or as a supposed family member. Dad tried to get me to see him more positively at first, but when he realized I'd ask the big questions like why he did that to my mom and me, he stopped trying. I always assumed he found a new mistress but didn't have proof until a year and a half ago when I saw him with another woman. I said nothing and I carried on waiting for the day she found out. There were times I wanted to rub it into her face so bad, but I didn't. I was laughing at her behind her back, and I'll admit that. When Ann found out, she kicked Dad out and I moved out with him. This was seen as a controversial choice because Ann wanted me to stay. Since everything went down, Ann has wanted me to visit her. She wanted me to be with her and Dad's kids. I'm not close to the kids and don't care about having a relationship with them. Last week Dad brought me by Ann's place to pick up more of his/our stuff. Ann's family were there and Ann and her family were scolding me for choosing Dad over Ann and saying Ann deserved my support. They couldn't believe I'd picked Dad's side over hers. I said I picked neither side. But Ann means nothing to me, so I'm not going to do dookie for her. Ann's mom told me Ann was a victim. I told them she cheated with a married man and shouldn't be shocked that he'd do the same to her because she's nothing special. They kept engaging with me, and my dad was taking his sweeter's time. And decided to talk to me one-on-one and asked me to stand by her and support her. She wanted me to help her give the kids a good life and show we're still a family. I laughed in her face. And started to cry. Her family asked her about it and she told them I'd laughed. They called me disgusting and cruel and said I should be ashamed of treating someone in my family that way. Ann's sister sent me a few DMs before I locked down my socials, but she said I should apologize to Ann. That I should be there for her now to make up for my reaction to her. She told me to be a better man and not some pathetic child who blames the woman for stuff. So, am I the a-hole?